Hello everybody, I'm APK, and this is Phasmophobia. As you can see, holiday update. So it's been a bit of a minute since the last time I actually played. And as you can see, they've gone through and decorated rather nicely. Excuse me. Everything was working just fine with my throat before I started recording. I hit record, all of a sudden, bleh. Anyway. I found this all rather nice. I kind of wish I had a nice big tree with even just fake presents all over it. Got a nice tree, just no boxes. A little depressing. Nothing too major, though. Okie dokie. Eh. Recreation area, it's not that big of a thing. Okay, so they made a couple of adjustments to the game. That's kind of funny. There's a lot of empty space up there. So I think one of the things they did... Oh, hold up. Yep. They redid everything, so you've got all of your stuff over here for your evidence. Everything has been rearranged alphabetically. So I think I actually like this setup here. Gallo, what the fuck is a Gallo? Oh, they added a new ghost. Another form of demon. The Gallo is a reminder that death comes for us all. Using protective equipment provokes the ghost until it is no longer effective. Using protective equipment pushes the ghost to become enraged, weakening equipment effects. Being enraged exhausts the Gallo, making protective equipment more effective. Okay, that's weird. Only provides spirit boxing at level 5 compared to regular demon. Huh, okay. But anyway, I find it rather unusual how they have a chronic problem of redoing everything in the most unusual ways possible. Okay, I wanted to check out the most recent map, Nell's Diner, but there's a holiday theme for Tanglewood, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Hopefully this won't take too long.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Okay, not too concerned about that. Breakers in the basement. Okay, like I said, I want to be kind of quick about this because I actually wanted to show off Nell's Diner. Oh god, the frame rate. Oh, they've added all this extra stuff. Nice, naughty. Okay. Apparently Krampus is a thing in this game now. Okay, so real quick, standard operating procedure when I do these is I try to make as little noise as possible inside the house. Because the more noise you make, the more pissed off the ghost gets. does the stick bundle do? Well, that's ghastly. Now we're out up at the tree. The integrity of the closet. Okay, that's weird. Don't usually have them in there. Okay. So immediately we got freezing temperatures. Okay, we need the dots. Okay, dots, Cameron. Let's go ahead and grab the book. Ooh. Now there's night vision on. So I think it's actually in this hallway here, not necessarily in like the bathroom. So what I'm going to do... So I'm actually going to set my second camera facing the other way. Okay, so one thing you always have to remember is that if you're using night vision, don't get overconfident. Always remember to turn the light on, because otherwise you're still standing in a dark room. Standing in a dark room means you go crazy, wacky, cuckoo, banana pants. That much faster. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I love these night vision goggles. I don't actually need to have a flashlight on me. Okay. Well, the whole lighting tone seems very, very weird. Alright, so we're going to do a quick little UV test. To do this, we just take salt and the ultraviolet flashlight. Let's see inside the night vision. I still have space for my camera. Oh, that reminds me, I got... Okay. Come on. It is not cooperating. Startled myself walking to my own camera. Okay. It is really not wanting to do anything. Okay, so we can actually start ruling a few things out. There are no orbs. Given how mellow it's being and not doing anything other than just being cold, I kind of want to say it's a shade. Okay, so if I'm right that it is a shade, then it's not going to have UV. So it means we can go ahead and take our EMF reader. Just park that in there. Okay. That's how you know it's starting to get a little uppity. Okay. So definitively no on UV. But when it steps, it jingles. Okay, so if we want to get a shade, it's level 5 EMF plus ghost writing. I think I need to move the book over. Ooh. I guess it's just how it's going this particular session, but there's like this very odd blue tint. Gives everything a very strange vibe. Okay, so we did get level 5 EMF. I'm relatively certain that it's going to be a shade. Fingers crossed we can get it to write something in the book. This is one of the telltale signs of a shade, is the fact that it barely does anything. Okay, let's go ahead and hop back inside here, I think. Okay. I don't know if you could call that a hunt or not, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a shade. And not push my luck. The twins.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Freezing temperatures, EMF level 5 spirit box. I should have done the spirit box. Crap. Anyway, where I really wanted to go, Nell's Diner. Most recent release. It's a little diner out in the middle of nowhere. I'm probably well certain that as this event goes on, different maps will get swapped out to the holiday version.
Look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
Oh, great.
Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Okay, so Breaker is in the utility closet. So Nell's Diner is a nice one-level area. The only problem is that it's a little large. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do sort of last time. I'm going to go ahead and take a camera and just get it inside the building first. Okay, if you come back behind the actual diner counter here, there's a kitchen and a utility hallway. There's also a side door over here. Oh, yay. Creepy mist. Also, how recent was this that there's a police car out here with the door open and the engine's still running? Driven by a Barney fucking Fife. Okay, interesting. Too bad that's a walk-in. Okay, so that's kind of a dead giveaway that that should be the ghost room because it started messing with the whipped cream thing. Problem is, that's a walk-in refrigerator, so it's going to be cooler than the rest of everything else. Anyway, got this fog. Yeah, don't blame me stomping around with my heavy, clunky ass concrete layers boots. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice. Okay, night vision on. What the? That got super fucking dark real quick. Okay, well, we can fix that by just taking some dots in there. Okay, let's stick the thermometer here for a second. If you really need to get freezing temperatures, go ahead and bring it back in. I hate this damn thing. Okay, it's doing very, very weird shit. Now you notice when we walked in, those plastic slats were fluffed out. Tells you something went through there, so... I'm thinking temperature evidence is not going to be too reliable. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a second dots and a second camera. One focusing on the walk-in freezer, the other focusing on the door back into the kitchen. Okay, so it should be okay. So I found the button, we got the monkey's paw. Okay, successful reader of an EMF, capture video. They're unique videos, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and check our camera feeds. So camera one is looking into the walk-in freezer, whereas camera 2 is looking at the door that goes into the kitchen. Walk-in's a freezer, so it's going to be colder regardless. So I think I need to get the temperature in there. And hope and pray that it didn't switch rooms, because it's not doing anything. It may have switched rooms. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get back in there and verify. Shit! Motherfucker! Ah, oh, you bastard. No idea. No idea whatsoever. Phantom.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Okay. Well. What exactly does a phantom do? Spirit box, ultraviolet dots. Yep, didn't get any of those. Phantom is a ghost that can possess the living, inducing fear into those around it. They're most commonly summoned from Ouija boards. Huh. Looking at a phantom will drop your sanity considerably faster. Okay. Take a photo of it to make it temporarily disappear. Well, I didn't have a chance to do that because I had a thermometer in my hand. Well, nuts. Don't like ending on a note like that, but whatever. I don't have enough time really to stretch this out any further, especially because that's going to be a real long video. It's going to get real boring real quick. So, quick channel update. Probably not going to be doing cigar reviews until sometime after the new year, because I haven't had enough time to actually get around to smoking my stuff. Been a lot of wind, been a lot of cold. Ooh. Winter's Jest. Krampus checking the boxes. Oh, okay. Drop the correct gifts into this Krampus's sack. Huh. Okay, so that's the Krampus sack outside. So we still need to actually do stuff with that. Okay, interesting, interesting. So anyway, like I was saying, got a little sidetracked there, sorry. Yeah, cigar reviews are probably going to be next year because of the fact that I just need to get more stuff in. And I still need to smoke down a lot of stuff. I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to really get out and smoke through my supply. So my humidor is still just overflowing, which reminds me I need to make sure everything's actually good to go. Like humidity-wise, maintenance, stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully next year we'll end up seeing some new things, some good stuff. Smoke a few good cigars, play a few good games, and yeah, be ready to rock and roll with that. But for right now, I've got to get out of here because this is going to be a long video otherwise. So, if you like this video or any other video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Other than that, seeing as how we're like right before Christmas, I hope everyone has a very happy, healthy, and safe holiday. Merry Christmas to everybody, and yeah, I will see you all next year.